Next is the where you can stay or accommodation component. Here we list the places, the recommended places for people to stay. They can be in two forms, in the form of actual listing with an address. It's a hotel or a motel or an apartment or a cottage, or it can be something broader like an area. And to list areas, we basically draw them as circles. And I'm going to show you how to do this right now. Let's start by adding one listing first. So I'm going to click on accommodation, and I'm going to type in the input box. For example, I want to stay at the Hyatt in Phnom. Okay, click here. It will automatically zoom to it and show me where it is. It will show me the name and address of that thing. I can still go down, and I get to select what type of accommodation it is. It is a hotel, so I'm going to keep it as it is. Obviously, from the list, you can choose other types. And it's up to me to select the rating for now. For now, it's impossible to get the rating automatically. Sometimes it might not be applicable. So, for example, let's say it's a 5 stars. If you can't get the rating, then you can, I recommend you select rating not available. I'll click on save, and let's click on zoom to fit. Automatically it will be zoomed on that area. Okay, we're in Cambodia, there's no pen here. And we have that listing showing here. Okay, showing that it's a hotel, the rating, the name and the address, and we have an actual location pin, which is clickable if you select the preview mode. So if I switch to preview mode, this thing is clickable. It will take me to a Google Map link, or if you were using your mobile, but open probably your Google Maps application. Let's go back to our experience building tool. So let's say now I also, okay, great, I have the Hyatt selected here, and I want to add some areas. Obviously, first I need to get out of the preview tool, because now, as you can see, I don't have anything here. So there are no buttons I can select. So I'm going to switch back to our edit mode, and I'm going to go to the drawing mode. Here, I click on draw mode, and I click and drag the areas that I recommend. So let's say I recommend this area here, and I recommend, let's say, an area here. I recommend this area here. While I'm in this mode, I cannot pan. If I pan, it doesn't do anything. It just draws. So if you want to pan, you have to get out of the drawing mode by clicking on drag mode, pan to wherever you want, let's say here, and then click back on draw and draw again. Okay. Obviously, this also shows that you cannot delete while you're in draw mode. You cannot delete or edit these. You have to go back to draw mode and remove the ones that you don't want. Click here, let's see, and this is the one, let's say I don't want it. So these are the areas I recommend. Okay, so now I have 2 areas and 1 listing. As with all components, you have to fill out the description text, which we'll do now. I'm going to click here and paste. I'm going to do the same and add a tip for booking. And this completes our where to stay or accommodation section.